What's up, everybody? Gary and Christy here. We're here to talk to you about World's Strongest Man finals coming up and what our predictions are for them. Very exciting. You know they start tomorrow?
Yes.
Got swag
So
down.
we got our shirts
We're
on. We're
official.
ready to go.
Did you get a matching one with me on purpose?
You bought this one for me, but it's a cool color.
It's the only non-black shirt. We're expanding from black t-shirts.
Yeah, it's brick. It's fancy.
Yeah, so. Anyway, World's Strongest Man. So we've reached the finals. I feel pretty good. I think I was 8 out of 10 on my predictions on who would make the finals. There were a couple outliers there, a couple surprises. That's always good. So the events for the finals, Fingal Fingers. There's a knack deadlift, which I'm not even sure what that is. I don't know if it's deadlift for reps, max. They don't really give you a whole lot of event details on a lot of these. There's a shield carry, which I believe is max distance. No idea what the weight is. Then there's a max circus dumbbell, a vehicle pull, and then the Atlas Stone series that they always end with. So looking at that, that tells me, I see a couple events right there. I see Fingal Fingers, the truck pull being pretty usually you could say those are geared towards the bigger guys. Like your tall guys, you're generally going to do well in your Fingal Fingers. And the vehicle pull, mass moves mass. So that's
Yeah,
kind of two
thinking
advantages.
Tom,
Big old
Brian.
Tom right there, Brian.
Tom and Brian.
Evan's pretty tall.
Yeah.
He's pretty big, yeah. So that's advantageous to a couple guys. Max dumbbell, we know Alexi's very good at that.
Yeah, and we've been seeing a lot on social media of the max dumbbells, and they're
Be like,
they're crazy. You have to goblet squat them up.
yeah.
Hoist them.
So we'll see if that plays a factor because it's almost like bigger than a normal dumbbell would be. So how do you?
I feel like cleaning that.
Yeah,
would
just
be
clean it and then
taxing.
once it's up there, it's huge though. So
Yeah.
it's like might be
Yeah.
weird. So that might have some unexpected events for it, just because now you've got a very awkward dumbbell. It's not even really a dumbbell anymore, just because of how
Yeah,
big it is.
it's-
So that could go a totally different way. You see Lexi's the dumbbell guy, but he just having a smaller frame, that might be like, well, that might take away from him.
Yeah, I agree.
Who knows? But the guys we have in the final, from Group 1, we had Tom Stoltman and Pavlo Kodiaka. Group 2, Alexei Novikov and Luke Stoltman. Group 3 had Mitch Hooper and Matthew Bragg. That was a surprise. 4, we had Jaco Schoonwinkel, another surprise, and Brian Shaw with a big epic battle over Rhino Heinle.
Yes.
Rhino. In Group 5, we had Trey and Evan.
Yeah.
That's what we picked.
Yeah.
So-
So we got pretty close.
Yeah, I think we got 8 out of 10.
Yeah. So we got pretty close. Anything surprised you? Who surprised you the most?
I think, well, I don't say who surprised me the most in a bad way is Matthias
Right.
Gilskowski. But
Okay,
allegedly
yeah.
he was battling a knee injury since the Arnold, so he hadn't been really trained in a while. So
Yeah.
he certainly wasn't his best. So Matthew Bragg was a surprise out of that group just because, he's relatively unknown. He had been beaten by Spencer at OSG, so he was kind of coming in like, well, you look at the group, he was probably looking at fourth
Right.
best, and he comes out of that and, really does well. So that was a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jaco Schoonwinkel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just these guys you don't know
Definitely.
much about, and they show up and have a great day, and that's all it takes. So,
Yeah.
what do we
The thing
think?
that didn't surprise me and I thought was exciting was the stone off with Brian Shaw. Just seeing at least on the we're just looking at the score sheet.
Mm-hmm.
But the score sheets, I'm like, he had to do 11 reps.
Yeah,
So that's big.
Yeah, it's going to tax him a lot when
Yeah.
it comes to doing the finals. Typically, I think last year was the first time he didn't win his heat,
Mm-hmm.
so he's not used to doing the stone off. Last year, he obviously was the first year off the podium in a while, so that might carry over to this year too. It just
Right.
takes a lot out of you, and I think they had to do more than any other group too. So,
Well,
not ideal.
Let's look at our predictions.
Let's look. Okay.
Who do you think?
It's hard not knowing all the details of events. Like, is
Well,
the
and they
deadlift
might
a
change,
max?
too,
And
because
they might
they-
change because it might be raining.
Because it might be raining, and actually, it's probably going to rain. And you saw on social media,
Yeah.
someone said, was it Hooper?
What?
That
Talking
someone
about the
said,
rain?
yeah.
Oh, it was Darren Stadler, the event organizer, talking about there is a plan B if it rains, but they didn't really tell us what.
Yeah,
Plan
does
B
that
is.
mean events are going to change? Does that mean they're just going to change locations?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know. So these predictions
Yeah.
could just be not even matter and be obsolete because that, the events mean everything, really.
It does.
So who do you think is going to be top 3?
Top 3, I think it's just without really knowing the event details, just looking who's there. I think Tom Stoltman's absolutely got to be a favorite to win. He's got, I'd say, 3 events very much favor him in the fingers, vehicle pull, and the stones. Shield carry for distance, I'm not sure. Dumbbell, he's not great at, but it might be enough to get him. If he's 3 event wins out of 6, that's really, really solid. Mitch Hooper, really don't see any weaknesses of that dude, so he's in it. And then I think Alexi just being well rounded. So I know he might be at a disadvantage with, but I mean, the fingers and vehicle pull might be his downfall, but I can see him absolutely taking the shield carry and the dumbbell. So that's 2 event potential wins for him. So.
Right, and those were my top 3 too as well. I should have told you at the gym. Everyone's
No, who's
talking
yours?
about everything,
But then you got Trey Mitchell.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
I mean,
That's the thing too. Is like then you keep on going. Oh, but you got this person. But you got this
Mm-hmm.
person, and that's why this year I think is so exciting because like there's no one that like I really like.
the top 10 is stacked.
It's
It's so
stacked.
stacked. So
And-
the events really are going to play a difference. You could have somebody, if you do poorly in an event, like even finish in 5th downward in an event, like could tank you guys and knock you off the podium.
Right. Yeah.
So
You never know.
I don't know. But those are my top 3. I think Tom retains it. We're going to have a guest appearance. Tootie, who's going to win? Tom's going to take it. I think Hooper second, Alexi third.
Duty thinks that T-Rex is.
Actually, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to go spoiler. I'm going to say Trey beats Alexi.
That'd be awesome.
I want to see Trey on the podium, Alexi 4th, Singleton 5th, Shaw 6th.
Bum bum bum.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think I'd have to agree. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Two you don't know.
Tootie doesn't know. So
All right.
those are predictions. Everything could change, but I guess we'll
We'll see.
see.
So let us know in the comments if you guys have any other ideas. Happy to hear them. If there are insights too, let us know if you guys hear them. We know there's a lot of people there on the ground. If events do change tomorrow, let us know. So cool.
Cool.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your moms.
Tell your moms, your 2 moms.
Your 2 moms. Your 2 moms.